On today's episode of the Gamer Girl podcast, Beth and Maddie get together to discuss their top 10 game boards from across the Mario Party franchise. Hello, and welcome to the Gamer Girl podcast. I'm your host, Beth, and I am joined, as always, by my wonderful co-host, Maddie.
It.
What?
How goes it?
How goes it? Well, today we're talking Mario Party boards, a new ghost-type Pokemon that sucks the life out of people, literally, the upcoming Splatfest, and tons more. But first, we have my favorite section of the show, the Icebreaker. So, Maddie, would you like to break some ice and ask us your Icebreaker question of today's episode?
Yeah. So, I sort of have 3 questions, actually. It's 2 questions, but the first one has 2 parts. So, Halloween.
Interesting.
So, Halloween just happened.
Right.
A few days ago. So, candy is on the mind, and many of us are probably eating way too much candy that we got.
Like a Snickers bar a day.
Left over. Yeah. So, I want to know, what is your favorite and least favorite candy?
Okay, so first I'm gonna get the controversial one off of my chest. The least favorite candy is Reese's. Easy, it's Reese's. Reese's are gross and disgusting, and chocolate and peanut butter do not belong together.
Why?
Yes, my favorite is probably Kit Kats. I love Kit Kats.
Okay. I
a
have
dark
two.
chocolate Kit Kat too, especially a dark chocolate one.
Oh,
Chef's kiss, delicious.
Have you had the peppermint ones?
Not yet. I want to have the dark chocolate mint ones. I also think the mocha ones sound pretty good because I love mochas. So it's like the only way I drink coffee. So
I actually had a new Kit Kat this year. I got a marshmallow Kit Kat, and
interesting.
I had one, and I did it. Well, so it was weird, actually. It was on the package. It was called Witch's Brew, I think.
Oh yeah,
something
that one.
like that.
I think I tried that one once, and I didn't care for it too much.
I didn't like it. Well, it looks weird for one. It's like this light green.
Oh yeah, I know that one. The green is what I didn't actually try it, I don't think, but I saw that it was green and I was like, yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, it's this weird marshmallow flavor. I had one piece and I was like, nope, and I threw the other half in the trash.
Yeah.
But but your favorite's Kit Kat. So
oh, it's right there.
I'll go ahead.
Sorry.
You're
good.
What's
your favorite and least favorite?
My favorite candies would be Sour Patch Kids. And
your favorite Sour Patch?
And peanut butter M&Ms, because chocolate and peanut butter go great.
Boo!
And why it's even better than Reese's is because you've got that nice crunch of the M&Ms and the chocolate and the peanut butter. Beth is throwing up right now.
Back into M&Ms. I only recently got back into M&Ms because the hard shell was just like for me for a while, but now I'm just getting back into them.
You know what I used to be obsessed with when I was a kid were M&M minis. They came in this tiny little packet, and they were like tiny M&Ms, like the size of little pills, and you could pour them in your mouth.
I did like the minis because you couldn't really tell as much, I feel like. I got some of the fudge brownie, like the brownie ones, or fudge flavored M&Ms for Halloween, and I'm probably gonna eat some those because apparently they're like to die for.
Have you had the caramel ones?
Caramel is also disgusting. But then, you know what's funny? Caramel by itself and with mixed normally is disgusting. chocolate and peanut butter, any of that is disgusting. Put it together to make a Snickers, and for some reason it is delicious. But when you just have chocolate and peanut butter and you just have chocolate and caramel, it's gross. I know, it's weird, but that's just the way I am.
Do you like, so you don't like peanut butter and chocolate, but do you like peanuts and chocolate? Like, do you like peanut M&Ms?
No, not really.
Oh. Well, my least favorite is probably controversial, Tootsie Rolls.
Excuse me?
I actually haven't had them in a long time because I just don't. It's been a while because I just never.
Not even. Do you like Tootsie Pops?
Never lie.
Or
I don't remember. Wait.
I know Tootsie Rolls by themselves can sometimes be kind of but Tootsie Pops, I love Tootsie Pops. That's probably a close second for my well, honestly, I love Kit Kats, but then I also really like Tootsie Pops, like the big ones that you can only get at Halloween for some reason. And then also, I like Starburst and Skittles a lot.
I also don't. I don't like candy corn.
Thank you.
That stuff can burn.
Yeah.
I don't dislike, but I'm not the biggest Skittles fan, actually.
How you know what we should do? That would be fun to do sometime. Cause you don't like Skittles and I don't care for M&Ms too much. We should do the most unholy thing ever. Mixing Skittles and M&Ms.
No.
Just to throw each other off.
Like you don't know which one you're eating?
Well, you can kind of tell by the colors, I feel like. Like if it's brown, you know it's an M&M. Because there's no brown Skittles, I don't think.
Yeah. They feel a little bit different, too.
Yeah.
I think Skittles are...
They have an S on them as well, and M&Ms have an M.
Yeah. So you'd have to be, like, not looking, I guess.
Yeah. Just grab one.
Anyway.
So, yes. What's your second question?
My other question has a little bit more to do with the topic of our episode. I want to know, off the top of your head, do you have a favorite Mario Party memory?
When we got Mario Party 9.
Oh no.
Yes, when we decided to get Mario Party 9 because I was like, oh, we should get a fun party game. I think it was when it may have been a Christmas or birthday, but we got Family Game Night 1 and 2, like a combo pack. I think it was. It was on one disc, but it was both games. And then also, I think we got Mario Party 9. And Mario Party 9. More on that later, guys. Because we have a question talking about some of that. But,
do you have, like, a specific, like, something that happened or something? Just when you got the game?
When I won for the first time. That was that was nice. And I destroyed my sisters. Because there's some, well, I think it was my dad who played too. Or, no, it was usually my mom, my dad, and then my first younger sister. And the four of us would play. So, yeah. Definitely my first win in Mario Party 9.
I remember when I got Mario Party 9, I was sad because it was nothing close to the greatness of Mario Party 8.
Oh.
But anyway, my something that came to mind when I thought of this was so I had a couple friends that I would play a lot of Mario Party 8 and Mario Party DS with, and something we always did for a long time is we would start with the handicap and we would give ourselves the max amount of stars and the CPU's nothing, and we would like evil laugh like, ha, we have so many stars, like the start of the game. It was so dumb. Like we were just little kids and we're like, we have like 5 stars and the game hasn't even started yet. Take that.
Yes.
Now it's like, what's the point? That doesn't make the game fun at all, but it used to be great. Oh.
Yeah.
Before, did you have anything else? Actually,
no, I didn't.
Yeah, I'm done. Ask your questions.
What would the title of your autobiography be? I've been using a website to find some fun ones, and I thought this one was interesting. So, what would the title of your autobiography be?
Autobiography titles into Google.
That's cheating.
The purpliest of Riolus.
Purpliest of Riolus. Oh man.
We have no idea. What is yours?
I'm thinking how to have the most successful gamer girl podcaster of all time. Something along those lines. Or how about this? Story of Maddie Beth. How to become a successful multi-billionaire, found a successful multi-billion-dollar company and have a multi-$1,000 making podcast on video games. And a Squishmallow collection worth millions of dollars.
That'll be in like about 50 years, right?
Like 20, but sure.
Okay. You're ambitious. How about we have one together? How about we have one together called The Superior Maddie and the Not As Amazing Maddie?
The Superior Maddie, correct?
No. This is a funny story, right? So, we both go by Maddie, right?
Yes.
And one time, earlier this year, remember when someone from camp was like, Maddie, and then we both turned around, and then he was like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
We both turned around in unison.
Yeah. Or how about, this is the title, The Gamer Girl Podcast, A Tale of Two Maddies.
Yes.
Yes.
I like that.
Okay. Guys, look out for The Gamer Girl Podcast, A Tale of Two Maddies, coming to various fun retailers in the next 10 years.
Yeah. Before we move on to the next segment, can I mess up the order of everything by adding a mini segment? A story time by me, because I told my family I would mention this on the podcast because of how important this is. Okay?
Yes.
It happened just a couple hours ago. I was having a nice you're scared. It is scary, indeed.
Yeah. I'm sitting on needles right now. Pins and needles.
I was having dinner with my mom and my grandparents, and we were having a great time and a nice conversation when my mom mentions how she was cleaning out the garage, and she was like, it's crazy how many random things just take up so much space. Like a bunch of empty like in a bunch of empty Wii game boxes. And I stopped and I said, "You did what?" And she was like, "Well, there weren't any games in them." And I was like, "What?" And then
Oh no. Oh no.
and then
Wait, what?
her and my yes, she threw them out in the trash, gone.
Please, what if you want to resell them?
That's what I said. These boxes are so
Like
my
value.
that's what I said. And
Yes.
my mom and my grandparents, they were rolling their eyes, they were laughing, they were like, my grandma was like, "Well, I know what to get you for Christmas, just some empty boxes." And I was like, "You do not understand." And so
Oh my goodness.
and they were like, "Prove it." So I searched a Mario Kart Wii box on Mercari, and the first one that popped up was like for $10, just the box. Not even the manual inside, I don't think. And they were like, "Well, that's just dumb." And so, but I don't care. And I'm on my way, marching out the door. I'm like, I'm gonna go dig in the trash to find these boxes. And my mom's like, "Well, too bad, because the trash got taken away a long time ago." So, so
Oh
I,
no.
so I said, "Well, fine. I'm gonna talk about this on the podcast, and people are gonna comment and tell you how grave of a mistake this was."
You can't do
That's
that.
my story. I know.
That.
You can't do that.
No. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to think.
The worst part is now it's just in a landfill somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
It's lost to time.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh man. That's
Yeah.
just that's rough, buddy. That's rough.
Yeah.
So next we have, what have you been playing? So, Maddie, what have you been playing lately since the last time we recorded? I know I've been playing a lot.
I know what we haven't been playing.
Yes, I know what we haven't been playing either, and we're gonna get to that later.
I think the trial ended a few days ago. But I do not know how to say the name of this game. It was the Nintendo Online.
Bakedoro.
Bakedoro.
I bought it.
You bought it?
It was only like $bucks.
You liked it that much?
I thought it was a fun game, and I thought it would be fun to stream later if people bought it. So
It reminded me of one of the battle modes in Mario Kart.
Yeah, same.
What's it called?
Renegade Roundup?
Yes. It reminded me of that, except it reminded me of Renegade Roundup, except you're a scared little child running from a monster ghost in a cemetery. So basically the same thing.
Cemetery. Not always a cemetery. It's similar to Splatoon, in which the stages rotate every hour. Well, no, I guess Splatoon's every 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah,
okay.
The stages rotate every hour. Which there was actually like an anniversary event, I think, going on towards the end of the trial, like mid of the trial. And I thought that, and I liked the level for that. It allowed you to leap from thing to thing. It was fun.
Next, I started the original Paper Mario on N64, the Switch Online. I've really been liking it. I didn't know, because I really didn't know much about the game, that the combat system is like just like basically the Mario and Luigi series, which I personally really enjoy. So, and it's it looks like Paper Mario. Obviously, nowhere near as good looking as Origami King, but for an N64 game, or even Sticker Star, but it still looks pretty decent for an N64 game, and I think I like it. And then I tried some Mario Party 1 that just came out on NSO a few days ago.
Nice.
I played it online with a friend, and we both had like full like bars. Like it said our internet was great, like on the Switch home screen, but actually in the game it was like red and blinking. And the audio was like super distorted, and it was lagging at times. It was kind of rough. Don't know why.
Yeah.
So, but for the most part, the mini games, like it wasn't like affecting the play of the mini games, but the music, it just sounded very weird.
Yeah.
Definitely not the best Mario Party, but it had to start somewhere.
Yeah.
What's funny is we played against 2 CPUs on normal, and they both beat us.
Man, like you guys were in third and fourth?
Yeah.
I
don't think that's ever happened. I think there was a little bit too much luck or some. I don't even know.
I think the older CPUs in most games are harder, honestly.
I don't even want to imagine what hard is like on that one.
Yeah.
Then
Master.
last night I was like, I want to play some Mario Party 8 before the episode. So I had never gone through the single player on it, which is essentially you have to beat a CPU in each of the boards. But it gets progressively harder. I made it to the Bowser level that you have to unlock, but I ran out of time. So that was fun. And played a couple other random multiplayer things. And a little bit of the big game that we're going to talk about at some point. Right?
Oh, yeah, the big game. Wait, you actually played it? Oh, nice. Yeah, that game.
Not Sunshine.
Oh, a different game. That game. Yes.
The one
secret game.
The surprise.
Yeah, we can say it after I say mine if we want.
I didn't know if we were gonna talk about it now or if we were gonna wait until we had played it more.
We can just briefly discuss that we're playing it, and then talk about it more on the actual episode we review it.
Yeah.
So I played some Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, playing through that. I played Obakedoro and ended up buying it because it was like $5, and I thought it was a pretty fun game. Also, I recently won a costume contest because I'm that fabulous. Maddie got second, actually, and I got a $15 Nintendo gift card out of it, so I ended up buying Dream Buffet. Probably gonna stream some of that.
I'm about to buy Dream Buffet.
Also, I am grinding through it's not good for my mental state. I have been struggling through the bonus level of Splatoon 3, and I can't get past the first stage, and the first stage is the hardest. I have heard almost every YouTuber that I have seen play through the special one where you get, like, the bonus, log for, the extra Alterna log. I have almost every YouTuber who has played it has told me the first part is the hardest. Well, because there's no save spots throughout it at all. It's this really large chunk that's like a full level, and there's no save spots at all. But I've heard people say it's extremely hard. And I keep getting so close, and then I fail. And I finally figured out how to get past this one part, and then I can't get past the next part, and it's just... I have probably spent a solid 2 hours trying to finish this. Get past this first section.
So is it like a bunch of boss battles?
No, it's just a really hard... It's just hard because there's no save spots anywhere. And it's also... It's a lot of maneuvering, like platforming. Yeah. And also I started and am struggling with a special game that we were actually asked to review called Dire Vengeance that we've both been playing through a little. More on that in a future episode when we actually review it, which I'm thinking is probably going to be Season 3, which how I think I'm going to make seasons work now, to give it more of a flow, is we end the season with our top picks of the year. Like, we're gonna end Season 2 at the end of this year, and then start Season 3 at the beginning of 2023. And start it with maybe, like, a predictions episode, like, what games we're looking forward to the most coming out in 2023, and then end Season 3 with top picks of 2023, and just continue with that flow.
It's good. I love this time of the year for, like, this kind of stuff. Like, it gets kind of exciting because we've got games coming out, we've got discussing this year, and then predictions are always fun. I love listening to other people's predictions and making my own.
Yeah.
So. And we've got some fun holiday themed episodes coming up.
Fun holiday themed episodes coming up, so yeah, you thought our Halloween episode was amazing. Wait till this year, I know last year I couldn't think of anything. Granted, it was also just me, but this year...
You should have asked me!
I should have, yeah. I asked you to guess.
You came up with this... You came up with the next episode, though.
Okay,
so
I did. So. Well, it wasn't me totally. So. Technically, it was suggested by a viewer. So, we're not going to say, but we got a special Thanksgiving episode coming up for our fellow Americans. I mean, hey, if you aren't in America, maybe you love Thanksgiving too.
Canadians already had their Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, Canadians already had their Thanksgiving. And then also, Christmas, I'm thinking of doing something fun for Christmas. Maybe a special live stream, potentially. No, nothing set in stone yet, but I need to talk to Maddie more about that.
You guys don't know how many plans she makes without talking to me. Just kidding.
Yeah. This whole podcast, she has no idea about any of it until we start recording. Totally not loosely scripted. So, anyway, next would be reviews, which I saw a review popped up and then it disappeared. So, let It's like
Was
an
it 5
updated
stars?
review. Yes, and then it disappeared.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe it was taken
Interesting.
down, I don't know. So next, though, is the news. So today we have some news. So, first of all, there was a new Pokemon revealed called Greavard, which it looks adorable, but it is terrifying. So the girl in the trailer, she dies from playing fetch for like not even a minute. From playing fetch with this Pokemon for 30 seconds, she dies. Greavard is a killer. Dude, I don't know if I want to have Greavard on my team. It sucks the life out of you. Unintentionally. Quote unquote, unintentionally. So, yeah. Greavard might look adorable, but, within seconds you will be practically dead. So, yeah.
Yeah,
But when
I'm curious.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I'm curious what it will like evolve into.
If it evolves, yeah. But yeah, in the trailer though, when she was like, I didn't realize I was this out of shape. Am I really this out of shape? And when she started to have issues, I was like, oh no, it's sucking the life out of her. Oh no. But Greavard would probably be on a most terrifying list.
Did you know about? I'm looking at the origin of its design.
I haven't looked at that.
This is coming from Bulbapedia.
Yeah.
And it says Greavard may be based on various long-haired dog breeds, such as the Briard or the Catalan sheepdog. Its habit of burying itself underground and popping out to surprise people is reminiscent of depictions of the undead rising from their graves. In its buried state, the candle-like protrusion above its head appears to be a stand-in for a grave candle. Greavard may also be based on the Padejo, a dog-shaped spirit in Central American folklore.
Lovely.
So, oh. This is weird too. Greavard's candle and dog-like appearance may be a reference to the process of rendering animal fat into tallow, which was historically used to make candles and leaves behind a solid material called greaves that is often used as dog food.
Interesting.
So,
very interesting. Yeah. Well, did you know, though, that they technically revealed 3 other Pokemon in the Scarlet and Violet trailer? But,
I did not
they haven't
know
talked
that.
about it. If you actually look on the mini-map, there are 3 Pokemon that were not talked about at all. One was like a rock mushroom, one was a mouse, and then I forget what the third one. The third one was like a bird.
So I remember they did something like that in an older trailer as well.
Mm. It was in
I think
one of the. Yeah, it's a bird, like a green bird with a black floof, a mouse, and a mushroom, a rock mushroom that looks like something from Mario. Almost. See?
like on the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
Oh. So I thought I've seen that in a different trailer. Maybe I'm making that up.
I looked at the Scarlet and Violet page, and there's no info about any of the 3 of them. But yeah, 3 additional Pokemon were in the trailer, one of the trailers where they had the mini-map. And...
yeah, I'm looking at a trailer that didn't have the mini-map. So...
yeah.
I don't know.
So...
but I remember, too, some of these trailers that are slightly different, like, between the US, like, the European and the Japanese trailers.
right.
Like, when they have different ones. Like, for instance, in one of the older trailers, some of the Pokemon, they looked like they were, like, lagging, but then on the other trailers, they weren't. And then certain, like, tiny things were different. So I don't really know what their process when they do these trailers is, but
right.
I don't
Maybe
know.
it's going to be more laggy on the other games. I don't know.
I hope not.
It kind of goes into the other thing, which is the Splatfest is coming up this weekend, as well as Scarlet and Violet. I'm Team Fire. Well, because here's the thing. I would probably be Team Water, but I refuse to be Team Water because Big Man is Team Water.
Problems. Why are you so anti-Big Man? Why?
We'll write a biography. That'll be in my autobiography. Why I despise Big Man.
Yes. The biggest Big Man hater.
Yes. Need a shirt. So,
Beth can go to her grave with Grieverd.
What?
Over Big Man.
What?
Anyway, I'm Team Fire.
Nice. Yeah, Team Fire, baby. Woo! I actually took a screenshot of it on my Switch, though. Shiver. Kind of funny. She says, "Don't I deserve the most relaxing type of Pokemon after winning both Splatfests?" And then Fry says, wow, you went there, huh?
Funny.
Yeah, funny. Oh, and then another thing I thought was funny was Fry says, "Whoa, yeah, you'd totally be a water-type Pokemon. You're not a Pokemon, right?" And then it was to Big Man, and Big Man says, "Eh?" And the translation is, "I guess smooth, sleek, wave-riding creatures stick together, you know?" And I just thought it was funny how they snuck in a little reference where Fry's like, "You aren't a Pokemon, right, Big Man?" I thought that was kind of funny.
Funny.
Yeah, and then
when I was in my Inkling costume, I heard someone whisper, "Is she a Pokemon?"
Yes.
But
One
I
of
mean,
the humanoid Pokemon.
I guess I could kind of see where if someone did not know anything about Splatoon, I could sort of see that, but it's still kind of funny.
Yeah, just
Do
a
we
little.
know when does the Splatfest end like late on Sunday?
I think it's Friday morning till Sunday night. No.
Okay.
Friday midday?
Or is it
Sunday morning? Friday mornings? I can look it up.
I'm just wondering because I don't know if I'm going to be able to play the Splatfest because I'm going on a weekend trip, and I'm hoping that I could play Sunday afternoon.
It's
November. I can't remember.
Oh, it's late. It's late Friday. Late Friday, so 7 p.m. Eastern on Friday, the 11th, to Sunday, November 13th at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
So
I like that it's 48 hours. I don't know if it used to be that in Splatoon 2.
It wasn't. They weren't all 48 hours, I don't think. I think they were mostly 24, maybe 36.
I can't believe Splatoon 3's already been out for like 2 months.
I know, it's crazy. So anyways, next up, Nintendo's getting into the Christmas spirit, holiday spirit already. But Nintendo dropped a Nintendo Holiday Gift Guide 2023, which includes a Nintendo Switch bundle that I would have greatly appreciated. But it comes with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as well as a 3-month Nintendo Online subscription. So
what a new idea. This is so original, Nintendo.
Are you being sarcastic?
So
I'm
new.
guessing. Are you being
Yes,
sarcastic?
this is like their fourth year in a row of doing the same exact bundle.
Oh.
Can they do it with an OLED this time?
That would be like $410.
Oh, an OLED is $350.
Yeah.
But with Mario Kart and Nintendo Switch Online,
I'd make it like 400, I think, 410.
oh,
Probably
well, if
400.
there was no sale, but the whole point of this bundle, well, with this Switch, right? Aren't you basically
It's
paying the cost
$350,
of
I
it?
think. So, I think it's
That's not a good
$350.
deal.
Well, you
That's like,
still
what,
save like some money, I guess.
$10?
15
Wait.
maybe. Between
Switch
the
Mario
Switch,
Kart.
the Mario Kart 8 and the 3-month Nintendo Online. I might be getting numbers wrong.
It's $299.
Oh, so it is a deal. Oh, so it is a
Yeah.
deal. Oh, never mind.
But anyway, Nintendo's not in the holiday spirit. They're in the money-making spirit. They're ready. Get those Switches off the shelves.
Yeah, money. You can't see it, but we were just doing the make it rain. We were making it rain here over the internet. And then
Can't wait when we go live.
Yeah.
People will see chaos.
Oh yes, it'll be interesting. I can promise you that, guys. So, and then the last one, some more information on Mario Sparks of Hope Season Pass was revealed, which showed a little bit more, but I didn't actually click on it. But and then also like special character in the next galaxy that you'll be able to.
Includes the upcoming DLC.
Yeah, which is what the Season Pass is. But so, Maddie, any other news you can think of before we get into the next very interesting topic or section? Anything else? Nope.
Oh, Oregon Trail.
Oh.
Right?
Oh yeah, I thought the Oregon Trail. Woo woo! Oregon Trail for us youngians.
Can't wait to die from dysentery.
Yeah, and typhoid. Forget the typhoid.
Right?
Right?
That game's a little stressful, I will say.
And snake bites. Oh my gosh.
Like,
I think I had someone break every single bone in their body and get bit by a snake and they didn't die. Sometimes you get those really tough people, and then other times you get these weak people who get a broken arm and die. And then
I don't know. I don't know if this was in the original Oregon Trail, but I've played the newer version because when I had Apple Arcade, it was on Apple Arcade, and on that one,
the OG on a retro gaming site.
Oh, on this one, when someone dies, you could write whatever you wanted on their grave.
In the original, you could only do that. You could only do that if it was your lead person. You can only.
Well,
you could
if
only.
If I remember right, on this one you could do it with anyone, and there were also you could choose a random, and there would be like these auto-generated ones that were really funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Anyway.
Oregon Trail would be fun to play too. For stream.
Yeah.
Die of dysentery. So next up.
Yeah.
I think we're probably gonna change this to, but make you beat. So make you beat, I think, might have to get changed to make you play, because I didn't defeat my game.
Yeah.
I feel like we could do make you beat if it's a less lengthy game. Also, I would like
these weren't even, comparatively
also,
speaking, these weren't even that lengthy is the problem.
Yeah. I don't think either of us were too interested in our games, honestly, though.
I know. I guess we just have very different tastes, because I love Bowser's Inside Story, and you think Sunshine's like the greatest 3D Mario. So.
The greatest 3D Mario? Well, Galaxy is the greatest 3D Mario.
Oh. Yeah. Just the fact that you think it's better than Odyssey is, like, horrible enough.
But,
I had an idea. I don't know if we're doing punishments, but I had an idea for the next thing, though. That it could be a casual thing. This is just something I wanted to do for myself anyway. So I thought, I don't know if you've already beat this game yet, but I wanted to beat Pokemon Legends Arceus before Scarlet and Violet come out. And that's not
gonna happen for me. That's not gonna happen for me. I also don't think I have enough time to be playing this week either, so. But,
yeah, I'm going on a weekend trip, so I won't have much time for gaming, but I kind of wanted to.
Yeah.
I wanted to finish it before Scarlet and Violet, if possible. But
could do that instead. I think it would be nice to get it, though, whatever game we do decide to do, to discuss it before the end of the year, which is going to be our season finale now, so.
No, but
yeah.
There's not enough time.
Yeah.
Are we doing punishments? Or?
Well, neither of us beat ours, so I feel like if I had beat mine or if you had beat yours, then we could do punishments, but since neither of us did, I feel like we shouldn't have any punishments. Or, you know what, we could both do punishments to one another. If you want to make it interesting.
Yeah.
You know what, yeah, since neither of us defeated it, how about if both of us complete our games, if both of us do beat our games, then we don't have to have punishments. But since we both failed miserably, then we both have to. So, you know what I want you to do? Somewhat similar. I want you to go into the lobby, and I want you to tag everybody and say, at everyone, Super Mario Sunshine is the greatest game of all time. That is your punishment, is to go into the lobby. No, don't add everyone. Just say Super Mario Sunshine is the greatest game of all time.
It would be pretty dramatic if I did add everyone.
You know what? Yeah, add everyone. Yeah, add everyone. And nobody's gonna know until tomorrow afternoon, when I drop the episode.
Should I do it? Should I do it right now?
Yes, at everyone right now that Super Mario Sunshine is the greatest game of all time, with 3 exclamation marks.
this is a punishment, but I'm kind of enjoying this because I want to see. Because all these people are going to be horrified, which means they'll actually agree with me. So it's like reverse psychology.
But I'm pretty sure they know we're discussing our make you beats though. Maybe so.
Yeah. What do I want you to do? I think
Yes.
I want you to make a meme
Yes.
regarding Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story.
Hey, I have Photoshop up.
And I want it to be like I want it to be kind of like the joke, like with the I love anatomy games that you said, but
that was
like
me.
Maybe like, well, not you, yeah, Presto made that meme like making fun of what you said.
Mm-hmm.
But how about find an image from the game of when you're inside a Bowser, and then it like say anatomy games are the greatest of all time.
Should I tag at everyone too?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Where is that? I'm trying to find it.
I put the image.
Wait, what?
Okay, it's posted.
At everyone. Oh my gosh. Okay. So wait, I need to find.
I don't know how long that's gonna take you.
Yeah, I'm trying to find one of like inside of Bowser. I might. Oh gosh. Come on. Can't find anything. What?
Not really breaking news, but apparently Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has surpassed the first 3 days of sales made by any Pokemon game on Switch with only pre-orders.
Man. Why can't I find any pictures
crazy.
of Bowser's insides? Oh, come on.
Well, if you can't...
I found one. I found one.
Okay.
I think I found one.
Did we get... Is that... I got a reply. Of all Mario games, it certainly is one of them. So someone is actually partially agreeing with this statement.
So you want me to say anatomy games
are the greatest of all time?
Are the greatest of all time.
So dumb. It's not an anatomy game.
Yeah. Totally an anatomy game. Oh, it's so pixelated of an image. Oh. You know what I'm gonna... This is fun.
While you're making the memes, since we're about to go into questions,
Mm-hmm.
I think I should discuss a little bit of the chaos that happened with this week's questions.
Oh gosh, yes. Please.
So
please share.
It started in Off the Waz Discord.
Yes.
And we were having a long conversation about all sorts of things. And how did it start? Oh, well, that's right. Presto sent the thumbnail of his episode and told us, guess what it is. And so I guessed, I guessed, what did I guess? First I guessed best games to play during the holidays, which this doesn't really mean anything to the listeners because they'd have to they'd have to see it. So I guess go look at Off the Wall's newest episode thumbnail. And then I guess Thanksgiving gaming memories. Oh, no. No, I didn't. I did guess that. But what became a question is I said, what Nintendo character could eat the most? And that's one of the questions. Because he said no, but that's a good question. And then I said, what is each Nintendo character's favorite side during Thanksgiving? And then
someone else just said that.
And then he put that as from me. He put the question himself, writing it from me in Nintendo Pal's question Discord. So that's where it started. And then he always asked like the same like reoccurring question on their show. So then I asked that, which caused the chaos. And then we're having a separate conversation on his Discord. And then I was like, Can you ask those questions for me on our show? And he was like, sure. And then we had questions from Solo something, and then all the questions just ended up getting asked on like all sorts of different shows. So the questions originated from like all of us, and we asked them on Off the Wall, Barely, and Nintendo Pals. So if you listen to those shows and they all have the same questions, you'll know now why.
So I did it. Now, new games? Do we want to do new games? Or do we want to do new games?
Well,
first, does that work? Do you like that?
Yes, it's amazing. Is that like supposed to be a bone?
I think it's a muscle.
A muscle?
Yeah.
I can't start another game if I'm going to start playing Legends Arceus and beating it before Scarlet and Violet.
Could be our make you beat is you have to beat not Scarlet and Violet. You have to beat Legends Arceus by the end of the year at least. Because I don't know if you can beat it before Scarlet and Violet come out. We could do. You have to beat Arceus.
I'm good with that.
Good with that too.
Do you want me to choose a different game for you, or do you want to do that game?
Or I'll do it for you. You can pick whatever. You can pick a well, I kind of want to beat Arceus too, and then it gives me incentive to, so yeah. I mean, I know it's a less exciting one to do, guys, but once we get into our next season, then it'll become real. So, Pokemon Legends Arceus.
I think it would be kind of cool if in the future maybe we could have a channel where we asked like community like if there's something they wanted, and then we could all kind of like do it together, and it could almost be like a book club kind of thing.
For the
video game.
That would be fun.
Yeah. And then we have like a discussion at the end.
What On Topic Retro does almost.
Yeah. We're just out here copying all the good ideas.
Yeah.
Basically. But yeah, you're right. That is what they do.
Yeah, as my cat invades. So, next up is the questions. So, questions. As Maddie was discussing earlier, is going to be fun. So, first of all, from Presto the Magnificent, which is apparently from Maddie, I'm so confused. What Nintendo character could eat the most? And I think the answer is not as obvious as it seems.
Really?
What?
It's not Kirby?
It's not Kirby, no.
Who is it?
It is Link. Have you seen Link eating? He does it faster. Link literally pauses time and eats. And eats and eats and eats and eats and eats.
When does he pause time to eat?
It's called a pause menu. He literally pauses time and just eats 999 apples.
But
in less than a millisecond.
Kirby can like inhale the universe in probably
Link
less than a millisecond.
Link probably could too. Maybe Snorlax.
Link
Maybe Snorlax could.
Actually, no. There's limitations. What is the most a person can eat in a second?
He isn't human. He can freeze time.
132 grams per minute. I don't really know how much that is, but it's way less than Kirby.
Link isn't human. Link isn't human, though.
He's Hylian.
He is more than a Hylian. He freezes time and can inhale 999 apples while time is frozen. Plus more. And then also, while keeping time frozen, he can do the other stuff. So, my argument is Link could eat the most.
Because he cheats by freezing time?
Sure.
Kirby doesn't have to cheat.
But is it cheating when part of your ability? But Kirby cheats too. He doesn't even taste the food.
We have to answer that question later. Because we don't know that for sure.
Yeah, but so next one is from Solo Something, which I'm confused if this is also from Maddie or not. But has Kirby ever met a buffet he didn't like? From Solo Something. And I'm like, yes. It was the time where Wario made a buffet, and everything had garlic in it. And Kirby's stomach did not agree with the garlic.
Yeah.
Well, I was also thinking beans. There was a buffet and it was just beans. And Kirby did not agree with the beans because after he inhaled the entire buffet of beans, he shot up to the moon.
Well, I was thinking, like, what if he went to a buffet where there was lots of sushi, and the sushi had lots of wasabi in it.
Oh.
And then
his
mouth,
a lot of salsa.
Like oh yeah. Well, I'm just like, imagine inhaling tons of wasabi at once.
Would not be fun. Not fun. Not
fun. Or even tons of spicy salsa, like
or hot
go to
sauce even
Mexican
like
restaurant.
Wings.
Hot sauce. Oh
yeah, wings.
Oh
wings.
Man.
Jalapeno poppers.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So turns out there could be a lot.
Yeah.
But
and garlic. Don't forget about the garlic and the beans.
Yeah.
Garlic, beans, and spicy things.
Next
you can read the next one.
a question that I asked in response to Solo Something's question on the Discord, and then Presto copied my question and asked it for the show. So, anyway.
Yeah.
Does Kirby even taste the food since he inhaled?
Okay, guys. Maddie left. So, we're gonna talk smack. Maddie is a great co-host.
Oh, it happened again.
Yes, our listeners enjoy that. They love to hear me.
Have you made a sound clip that part yet?
I should. I really should. That would be fun.
I think next time it happens, I'm just gonna wait a little bit to rejoin so that I can hear you and listen to the things you're saying.
Like to join with your face cam?
Yeah, because like when I click on the channel right before I click with my face cam, I don't know if you know at that point that I'm there or not.
I do. It shows up.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All I heard was that you said I was great, so thank you.
Did I? Kidding, yeah.
Or you said I was horrible. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Horribly great. Huh. So anyway,
so he inhales it all at once.
does Kirby even taste the foods? And I think he somewhat tastes it. I don't, unless it doesn't touch his tongue, but if it touches his tongue at all, I do think he tastes it. But if it were to not touch his tongue like whatsoever, then I think he probably wouldn't taste it. So if he just purely inhales it.
When Kirby is swallowing the enemies that are like fire.
Yeah.
Does his tongue get on fire when he's in the process of transforming?
I don't know. Yeah.
I think Kirby tastes it maybe for a brief second, but at the same time, if he tasted all of the things that he is using for his copy abilities and stuff, like that would be really gross.
Yeah.
So,
especially some of the things he inhales.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't Yeah. Anyways, so next up. From Solo Something and Presto the Magnificent question mark?
Would Waluigi make a terrible house guest? Pros and cons, please.
So I think he would be the kind of guy to bring a whole bunch of roses as a house guest. I think that would be nice. He would be like, "Oh, thank you for having me," and would just give you a bouquet of roses.
Yeah.
At the same time, I think he might be a little tall to fit through all the door frames, so that might be a con. He might bonk his head a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I was thinking, I feel like he would be I feel like for the most part he would be kind of like nice. But
yeah.
I feel like he could be the type of person to also just kind of say random things that come to his mind.
And then everyone better than Wario though.
Yeah.
I don't think he likes garlic as much as Wario does.
That's not really saying much that he's better than Wario, though, because I think Wario's about as bad as it could get for a house guest, probably.
What about Bowser?
Well, at least Bowser doesn't fart all the time.
That is true. I think Bowser would also be the kind of person to maybe bring flowers if you're on his good side.
Yeah.
I mean, he is royalty, so...
Bowser, he's a villain a lot, but he's also just a dad, you know?
Yeah, he's a dad.
And
well, he might bring his 8 kids along though.
And so, you know, maybe Bowser's like the fun dad when he's not being a villain.
Fun dad. Oh well. So I think Waluigi would be a pretty good house guest. For the most part.
I agree.
Yeah. So next up is from Presto the Magnificent. What's the best Mario Party game? It is either Mario Party 9 or Mario Party 10. I couldn't decide because I think both are really good games. Yes, you heard me right. But I think it's Mario Party.
Oh no. You're between the two worst Mario Party games?
They are the greatest Mario Party games. They were my first Mario Party games, so you can blame that fact too. Yeah. I think it would probably be Mario Party 10 because of the Bowser mode, Bowser Party, which I think is really fun, which you could play with 5 people, which is great when you have a 5-person family such as myself. But
I actually really like the Bowser mode.
I really like the Bowser mode though. Some of my sisters would always hate it when I played Bowser because I would destroy them.
I think it was pretty OP though.
That's why I loved it so much.
Rarely ever, from my experience, did the non-Bowser players win.
Yeah, the only time they won was when I was being nice and going easy on them. Anyways, so
I
you
think
can read the next one.
The best Mario Party game. Yeah. You're like, my opinion doesn't matter. It's fine.
because sorry, continue.
I have the right opinions here.
Wait, I think I know what your favorite is. It's the one before 9. Does. It's before 9. But after 7. Is it 8?
Ocho! Yes.
What? Oh, yes. Yay.
You said Ocho.
8 is pretty fun, in my opinion.
And I think we've only played it like the 2 of us playing with CPUs.
Yeah.
But it's the best experience if you have like a 4-player.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's with any Mario Party, but yeah, I love Mario Party 8. It was also my first Mario Party, so I kind of understand. There's some bias to that.
Well, that's my argument too.
But I really believe that Mario Party 8 is just the peak. Well, I say this having never played Mario Parties 2 through 7. So
yeah.
And I've heard the GameCube ones are really great. So I really would like to try those.
I would like to get the GameCube games and play them on my Wii.
Yeah. That would be really fun.
That would be fun.
But from my experience, 8 is just like the peak of board design, and for the most part are really good mini games. So that's why it's my favorite. Also a good character roster.
Yeah.
Compared to like Super Mario Party and Superstars, it's just very bare bones on the characters. It's like boring. Which leads into the next question.
Yeah, which you can say.
Who's your main in Mario Party? My answer is actually still more on the boring side. Because for any Mario Party, unless someone else is, I'll generally be Yoshi. Because Yoshi's one of the best Mario characters. But
Sure.
if I'm playing Mario Party 8, then I like to be Dry Bones. And I don't know why, I just think Dry Bones is cool, and there's really not many games that you can play as Dry Bones.
Yeah, I'm usually Daisy, who's my favorite Mario character. But in the ones that there isn't Daisy, I'll usually play Donkey Kong. Just because I really like Donkey Kong, even though I've never played any of the Donkey Kong games. Which I recently, about like a month ago or 2 months ago, I won Donkey Kong Land for the Game Boy. And I have no Game Boy to play it on. So if anyone knows where I can get a Game Boy, or a Game Boy, I'd like a Game Boy Advance. But if anyone knows where a good place to get one, in good condition that isn't super expensive either, let me know, please. But anyways, so, or I'll do Luigi, because I really like Luigi as well. So, because my dad usually will play as Donkey Kong, so if he plays as Donkey Kong, I'll play Luigi. If there isn't Daisy. So yeah. And then the next question is, what's the best Mario Party course? Which we'll answer that one later. And we have one more question, which would you like to read, Maddie? Hello?
Yeah. Okay, yep. Sorry. Yep. From Henben, which is your least favorite Mario Party, and why is it Mario Party 9?
Mario Party 9 is one of the greatest Mario Parties of all time. Everyone hates on the mechanic that everyone is on the same... It moves at the same time. I grew up on that, so I hated the fact that everyone was not together and didn't move together.
What?
When I first played it, when I first played, like, Mario Party Top 100, which was my first experience with it not being everyone on the same cart. At first I didn't care for it too much, but now it's grown on me. I still really like being in the cart together, but I do understand why it's good to have everyone be on their own. But my least favorite Mario Party is Mario Parties is honestly, of the ones I've played, it's probably Mario Party 1, which I've only played a little bit of Mario Party 1, which I forgot to say that I played a little bit of that, but Mario Party, the only ones I've played are Mario Party 1, 8, 9, 10, Top 100, Super Mario Party, and Superstars. So out of all of those, I would have to say my least favorite is probably Mario Party, the original. So what is your least favorite Mario Party, Maddie, and why is it not Mario Party 9?
It's not Mario Party 9, actually. Because as much as I really am not a fan of the mechanic, I will say that I actually do think some of the best mini games in the series.
Yeah, it has the greatest mini games. That's another thing I loved about Mario Party 10 is that had some really fun mini games.
Yeah, so I really do think Mario Party 9 does not get recognized enough for its mini games, and I did like some of the extra modes in there. It's just the main game is... Oh, and the boss fights. I really enjoyed the boss fights in Mario Party 9.
Yeah, that was another thing about it. The boss fights were absolutely amazing.
So, my least favorite Mario Party is Mario Party Star Rush. It was on the 3DS. It was the last Mario Party to come out in Star Rush. I'm trying to remember. I think it came out right before the Switch, or maybe when it was already out.
It came out in 2016, so it was right before it. I had considered getting Star Rush. Well, when my sister was getting Mario Party, she was trying to figure out if she wanted Star Rush or Top 100. I ended up convincing her to get Top 100 instead. which
So
I
I
really like Top 100.
I did not really like the way Star Rush. It was very weird with its boards. They kind of like segmented them, and the game relied very heavily on allies for the like the mini games and everything, which is kind of where Super Mario Party kind of evolved on that. So I think I'm not a big fan of Super Mario Party either, but I kind of feel like Super Mario Party was just a better Star Rush, kind of. Everything about Mario Party Star Rush, just the game just feels, the boards, the gameplay, the mini games. This is very harsh, but it all just feels very forgettable to me.
Yeah.
So, which fun story with this game, actually. I had lost it for like a year. That's probably why I thought it came out around the Switch, because I don't know when I lost it, but by the time I found it, the Switch had come out. But I remember it was stuck in between the back seat of our truck seat. Like there's like a crack between, and the cartridge had gone down there. One day, my mom just happened to find it when she was cleaning the truck and was like, "Look at this." I was like, "Oh, I thought that game was lost forever."
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
So next is everyone's favorite, other than the Icebreaker, of course, everyone's favorite segment of the show, the Gamer Girl topic. So today's Gamer Girl topic, we're discussing our top 10 Mario Party boards. So, Maddie, would you like to... Well, also, quickly, I put which game they were from, or games they were in for a couple of them. So,
Yep.
would you give us your number 10, please?
My number 10 is Kamek's Carpet Ride from Mario Party Island Tour 3DS.
Okay.
I liked this one because it was very unique in that you had a hand of cards, and you had to play your card, and that was how many spaces you moved.
Yeah.
And there were two different mansions you could go into depending on what space you landed on. It was the first person to get there. And then basically this one was like, it was whoever reached the end first wins. So it wasn't a traditional Mario Party where you had to get the most stars. It was just whoever gets to the end first wins. And when you played mini games, first through fourth, you got, if you got first, then you got first pick on choosing which card you wanted to add to your hand, and then so forth.
Interesting.
So, yeah, so it's a really unique Mario Party board, which
Sounds
in
like
general,
it.
Island Tour in general is a very untraditional Mario Party game. All the boards are like very unique.
Yeah.
What's your number 10?
My number 10 is one from Super Mario Party that I really liked. It's Mega Fruit Paradise, which is the one with all the fruit, if you couldn't tell by the name. But I just think it's a fun one of the good ones in Super Mario Party. And I really liked it. Yeah. Next is your number 9. So, Maddie, what is your number 9 for?
My number 9 is Woody Woods from Mario Party 3 and then remade in Mario Party Superstars.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You have gotta be kidding me. That is my
number 9. Is it your number 9?
That's my number 9.
No
was
way.
Woody Woods from Mario Party 3 and Mario Party Superstars. Well, for a second
hilarious.
I was like, wait. At first I was like, wait, I have Woody Woods on my list, and I'm looking, and I'm like, oh wait, that's my number 9. I really like the dream mechanic.
Yeah, I originally had it higher up on the list, and then last minute kind of shifted things around.
Yeah, I started Yeah.
I also like it because of the tree mechanic, and you change the direction the board is going.
Yeah, and then all the
which
gates.
Makes things interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, what's your number 8?
This would be hilarious if this was on the same as well. My number 8 is Whimsical Waters from Mario Party 10.
Much higher. Right.
Oh, really?
Much higher. Yeah.
So, the reason I liked this is the only one from Mario Party 10 on my list, because the other ones I kind of thought, they're okay. But this one I like because it was really fun with the gamepad to draw graffiti and try to get them to go like there'd be split paths, and it'd be like, go on this path, don't go on this path and stuff.
I would try to reverse psychology, and then my students were like, oh, you're reverse psychologying us. So I would sometimes do it the correct way, and I would put all the good stickers on the good path and all the bad stickers on the bad path to make them think I'm trying to reverse psychology them, and then they think that the bad stickers are the good path and the good stickers are the bad path. So, little reverse psychology. But yeah, and then also
sometimes I just do chaos. Sometimes I just do chaos.
Another one is with the treasure chest. The treasure chest on Whimsical Waters, graffiti on those.
Yes.
Be like, oh, you should not pick this treasure chest.
Number. Oh wait, you're number 8.
Yeah. Peach's birthday cake from Mario Party and Mario Party Superstars. I think it's just a fun course, and I like the music. So, number 7. What's your number 7?
My number 7 is Shy Guy Shuffle City from Island Tour again. This one is really unique in that you need you can't play with CPUs. You can only do 3 or 4 players playing. You can use DS download play. And this one is also a card-based one, but someone has the Bowser card, and you have to keep it a secret. And when you make it to the end, it's hard to explain if you don't play it or if you haven't played it. But it's a really neat mechanic. It's a fun one.
Yeah. So, yeah. My number 7 is Blooper Beach from Mario Party 9. I thought it was a fun one. I like a lot of the water courses, but yeah. Blooper Beach from Mario Party 9. So, number 6. What's your number 6, Maddie?
My number 6 is Kamek's Library from Mario Party DS. Okay, this one's really cool because there are the board is split into 2 halves, and you have to warp to the other one. And also the star the star is hidden in I'm trying to remember what it's hidden in, but basically you don't know if you're getting the star until you pay for it, and then it could be the star, it could be coins, or it could be nothing or something bad. So there's just a lot that I really like about this board, in that regard. It's really unique. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, my number 6 is Chaos Castle from Mario Party 10. I really like this one because you could pick the fire path. There's occasional parts where you have to do a vertical climb. And I really liked and you could pick the fires, and it was fun to trick my sisters into thinking, oh, I put all the fires on this side except for 2. So you should go on this other path.
I forgot about that. Completely forgot about that.
Yeah, Chaos Castle from Mario Party 10. Number 5, go.
My number 5, this is where, for the most part, Mario Party 8 starts to take over. My number 5 is King Boo's Haunted Hideaway. This one is really cool because the board, it's split into pieces. Like you can't see ahead of a certain amount of spaces, and you're going along trying to find King Boo to buy the star, and then once you get the star, then the board completely reconfigures itself.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. My number 5 is Yoshi's Tropical Island from Mario Party and Mario Party Superstars. I really like this one as well. I think it's a fun one. I also like how it's similar to Mega Fruit Paradise and where it's just a lot of tropical stuff I like. Again, I like the more water ones, I guess. This is where definitely Mario Parties 9, 10, 9, 10, and 8. Well, yeah. Maybe 10 kind of takes over, but number 4, go.
Toadette's Music Room from Mario Party DS. I like this one because I love the atmosphere of it. It's a music room, obviously, and you're tiny because that's the premise of Mario Party DS is you're tiny in this area.
Yeah.
But the stars are, you buy the stars from music notes, and each time a star is bought, a different music note comes in so the star cost is constantly changing every time after someone buys a star. So that's kind of the neat mechanic of that one. I also love the part of the board where you're walking on the keys of the piano.
Yeah.
So that's a little thing. That's about all I have of that. So, you're number 4.
Okay, my number 4 is DK's Jungle Runes from Mario Party 9. You had to unlock this one with stars. I really like, there's like a banana mechanic though, where the bananas act like coins or stars, and it like, the board will just randomly go around and shuffle, and I really like it. I think it's a fun one.
That.
So next is number 3. So what's your number 3?
My number 3 is DK's Treetop Temple from Mario Party 8. This one is just all around, in my opinion. We're getting into number 3, so these are like the peak of Mario Party boards, in my opinion. And this one, in my opinion, there's not a lot of mechanics to it. I just think it's a very solid, just very good board for Mario Party. There's not a whole lot to it. There's a space that monkeys riding on their barrels can come and smush you and take your coins away.
Right.
But apart from that, there's not a whole lot going on. It's just a really good board.
Yeah. But, so yeah. My number 3 we already discussed. It's Whimsical Waters from Mario Party 10. Again, the graffiti was really fun, and also I just really like the Mario Party 10 ones a lot, so yeah. Number 3, Whimsical Waters. What's your number 2?
Hi guys, Perplex Express.
You have got to be kidding me. That's my number 2.
Oh, yes.
That's my number 2.
This one's so great.
Yes! I know, right? It makes me think of Murder on the Orient Express, honestly.
Yeah. The carts can move and change.
And you can go to a stop where you get all this free money and star, potentially.
I also really like there's a space that you can land on where someone's like, can you identify this character which train cart on? Like they're a thief.
Yeah.
It's either the little mouse guy, the mouse guy, or
little mouse guy.
And the blue one that looks like a shy guy but isn't. I don't remember what he's called.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah. Really, it's a really fun one.
And then one more thing about it is on your way back after getting the star or not getting the star, you walk along the top of the train carts. And it kind of reminds me of the Polar Express.
Yeah. Well, and then the DK's Donkey Kong's Barrel Train, which you get a free star from, is amazing. So, yeah, that's a great one too. So, let's rapid fire honorable mentions, and then number 1.
Oh, okay.
Just rapid fire.
Okay. Bowser's Pinball Machine from Mario Party DS. You're Minnie in a pinball machine. Enough said. Bowser's Peculiar Peak from Island Tour. The goal of the game is to roll and go as slow as possible to not reach Bowser, so that's cool. And then Goomba's Booty Boardwalk, because again, amazing board from Mario Party 8. Yeah.
Yeah. So, for me, Mushroom Park from Mario Party 10, because it's a theme park, it's fun, there's a whole bunch of different, fun rides you could go in to get stars. Koopa's Tycoon Town from Mario Party 8, because it's fun. Peach Board, from the Amiibo Mario Party 10. Rosalina Board, again, Amiibo Mario Party 10. And Donkey Kong Board from Amiibo Party 10, because I would like to play the Amiibo Mario Party mode, and also Womp's Domino Ruins from Super Mario Party, because there's Indiana Jones. So, what is your number 1, Maddie? I think I know what it is. My number 1
will probably come to no surprise to anyone that has talked to me about Mario Party. Koopa's Tycoon Town.
What a shock.
It's Monopoly, but so much better.
Yes.
You invest in hotels, and then you can overtake other people's by investing more money. The more money that gets invested, the more stars come out of it. Mm-hmm. And if you go to the special space, you have to ride with a crazy Koopa that drives like crazy to get you there.
Yeah.
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 It's just amazing.
Yeah, my number 1 is from Mario Party 10. It's Airship Central, because there's a fun moment where you're going through the lightning storm, like in the one Mario Kart 8 track. And then also you have to shoot at, I'm pretty sure the track's actually based off of Airship Central. But, and then also it's a ship, so that's fun. But, another really fun thing is you have to shoot at Bowser's ship. Once you get outside of in the thunderstorm, Bowser's shooting at your ship, and you have to make sure you don't land on one of the places that the bullet bills are targeted at. And then also, after you get out of the thunderstorm, then you have to battle, his airship. So, the Bowser ship, so it's a really fun one. But, and then whoever gets the final blow gets extra stars. So, yeah. That was our top 10 Mario Party boards. Thank you all for listening today. Go leave us a subscribe on YouTube, a like on YouTube, comment as well. Also, I'm probably going to do something similar to what I did last time, where I edit parts of the video, maybe add a little more editing than just for the top 10. But, also, go leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, Podchaser, and or Spotify. Preferably all three. Go leave us a follow on Instagram at the Gamer Girl Podcast. And go check out our Twitch, also the Gamer Girl Podcast. All links to that are on the website, which I link in the description of every episode. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, evening, morning, at night, etc. And this has been, again, the Gamer Girl Podcast with me, Beth, and Maddie. Goodbye!